Hey everybody, welcome to How to Cello. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the different left-hand positions as well as how to shift in between those positions. Let's talk about second position. That's going to be our next position above the first position. And the second position is where we're going to be placing our fourth finger in the first position. We're going to be placing our second finger there. So how you can find the different positions is by tuning with the open strings. In order to find that G, you can play first position, fourth finger, and then try and find the same note with the second finger, right? And then tune it with the open G. Now, the notes in this position is going to be second finger on G, half step above with the third finger, that's going to be G sharp, half step above. Your fourth finger is going to be an A. So in this case, you can tune that fourth finger with the open string above, right? With the open A string. And then your first finger will be right there on the F sharp. So first find the position, and the reference point there is going to be the G on the second finger. So in order to get used to that position, let's just try this 4-note figure. We're just going to play like that. Now I mentioned about tuning with the open strings, right? Another thing you can do is play double stops. And this will actually help you with your left hand position, keeping your left hand fingers curved and making sure you're not touching the other strings, right? So that'll be the easiest way to start tuning your positions, your second position. Now, let's talk about how to get to the second position, right? And now is probably a good time to talk about shifting. Shifting is simply when you're changing your left hand position to different position. And there are a couple of things that we need to establish first. When you're shifting, remember that your thumb is going to be under your second finger, as always. And try not to squeeze, try not to press upwards into it. That's going to be rule number 1, is relaxing your thumb so it doesn't get stuck behind, right? Like that. Matter of fact, just try and simply touch the strings, don't press it down. And we're just gonna move up like that and move down like that. So that's going to be the basic motion of shifting. Now, the question is how far and when are we shifting, right? The timing and the distance is what makes shifting difficult. So let's practice shifting between first position and second position. So we're going to be doing, and then as you change the bow, we're going to slide the finger and glissando up like that. Like that. So try this first. and shift back. So one thing I want you to notice is that I'm starting the shift after the bow change, right? So I'm not shifting before the bow change, right? Don't do that. Rather, as you change the bow direction, that's when you're going to start the shift. Same thing coming down, right? So now let's try this pattern. Shift to second finger. And then 2, 3. So here is going to be where we're shifting downwards, right? And then changing fingers. Essentially, you're placing the finger down as you're moving downwards. Like that. So try this. And then we're going to be shifting to the second finger, but first let's play the second finger and then shift up to the G like that. So it'll be like, right? So we play the second finger as we shift up. And when we come down, we're gonna first place the third finger and then shift down. So like that. So practice that slowly, and always remember to keep your thumb under the second finger as well as not squeezing it. You don't want your thumb to be dragging on the neck. Now, those are the shifts that you're coming from a different position. However, there are going to be shifts when you're coming from an open string. This is another shift that is very important and very common, and it's shifting to second position when you're playing an open string. So let's try this. First, play B on the A string. 1, open second finger, and 4. Back. So that's going to help you with changing to the second position from an open string. Now you can apply the same exercises for the second position on the G string as well as the C string, right? Right? Same thing with the A string, right? So practice all those little shifting exercises and always remember to tune those notes with an open string, right? When you have a note that you can tune with an open string, always try and tune with it. That way you're in tune with the instrument itself. And that's how we're also going to be developing our ear. So try not to use a tuner in these exercises.